Welcome back. Now, I did say we were going to look at the key events here in Newtown, because we've got one over there and one in here. But as you just saw, I noticed we can travel to the Harbour District, which we haven't been to outside of cutscenes, so let's have a gander and see what's going on there.
Now.
Okay, so we got a little bit of... Ooh, there's a sub-event over there. That wasn't marked on anything. Okay. Smuggling takes many forms, but I'm pretty sure Heiwei doesn't do it the conventional way. Most do it at night, but as far as I know, Heiwei doesn't. Makes me think they've got other means of getting the job done. One of these days, though, I'll catch them in the act. I bet one of their subcontractors will do it around this time someday. And when they do, I'll be onto them in a flash. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. What's going on down here, lads? Okay, that should be the last of today's goods. Let's load these up on the double. The cops in the guild are busy dealing with the mafia, so now's the time to make some dough. As long as we're careful, we'll make out like a bandit, and my co-workers will be none the wiser. These two are up to no good. Guess a harbour city like Longport's bound to attract guys like them. Yeah, Heiwei doesn't have a firm grip over the harbour, but you still have a lot of guts to attempt something like this. Productivity's been down recently, but we can make up for it now. The Mafia's basically doing us a favour here. Oh. I was freaking out when that fight broke out this afternoon. But you were as cool as a cucumber, Glasley. Feels so much safer with you around. Aww, it's nice in a way, isn't it? In a way. Alright, so looking for dots. We'll check the shop. Not that one we just passed.
No rest for the weary.
Indeed.
Damn shame our fight had to end when it did. It was just getting good, too. How about we take it from the top? Let's go!
Hard pass. I don't got that kind of energy anymore.
I mean, yeah, you are getting old, aren't you? Yeah. Guess those gangsters aren't gonna drop in tonight either. Those guys can be a real pain in the neck. I heard they've been stirring up trouble for people. They really are just a bunch of rude little shits. Can't imagine what kids like them would want with something so old.
Welcome.
A replica coin, we'll have that. Just because.
Thanks.
No problem. Right, so what we got? We got the blue... let's check that storehouse first. Because it's got a door. But is the door locked? Farbad Express. Alright, let's check the blue then. Oh. Huh? What's Elaine doing here? Alright, probably on patrol because of all this Almata business. Any reason why you stopped? Shh, quiet! Huh? Why? Oh, it's... Is that Beauty's blade chick? Imagine calling yourself that. Couldn't be me. Try saying that in front of her. Guarantee you'll have a sword at your throat. He's that touchy about it. Anyway, just shut up. I don't want to get caught. Aw, you shy? No, you idiot. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass if she spots us. Do you really want the guild poking their head in your business? Point taken. Oh, she's leaving. So you two know each other or something? Thanks to work, yeah. I try to avoid her most of the time, but I haven't been able to do that lately. Uh-huh. Alrighty, let's get back to the investigation. Not much happened there, really, didn't it? Longport Navy Base, okay. Up ahead is the naval port for the Republic Navy and the South Sea Armada. Entry beyond this point is strictly prohibited. A year and a half ago, our Navy could go toe-to-toe with the Empires. Calvert invested more into the air fleet these days, though. But our ships are still pretty impressive. You should check them out during the next naval review at the Revolution Festival. Our Navy is supposed to get a slew of new equipment soon. There might be some new weapons among them. We'll definitely use this opportunity to modernize the Navy. We have to make our president proud. Alright then. Well, at least we checked this place out and we saw a little bit more with Elaine. Back we go over to... Let's just check the Eastern Quarter. Maybe...
On my way.
Maybe something popped up here as a result of seeing that. Like maybe Elaine came over here kind of thing. As a result, like, nah. Right, let's head off to Newtown. And Kowloon Department Store is pretty close to where we want to be. So what we want to do is head up the stairs and around the back, don't we? Check on you. Does it seem like they're making any moves?
Can we talk?
Pardon? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no need to be coy. We already know that you're keeping an eye on the Meslidum Trading Company. I could tell you're from around here, so I've got a pretty good guess as to what your real job is. I could reveal it myself. But I'll let my buddy here do the honors. Are you seriously testing me? Screw off! Fine, I'll play along. I've seen this guy around town a few times, now that I think about it. He's most likely a... I'm gonna go police officer because we've seen the braces around, we've seen Heiwei around, so I'm gonna go police officer. Given that you're doing a stakeout of this place, I guess that you're either a cop or a detective. And here I thought the Lungport police were all useless, but you're out here trying to beat the stereotype. Hats off to you. Shh, keep your voices down. If you wish to talk, follow me. Not bad, kid. Don't patronize me, arsehole. So, what can I do for the famous Lungport prodigy and the Spriggan? Did you say you wanted information on the cheating duo? Yeah, all we know is that they're connected to A. Got anything else for us? I do. Our primary target is A, so I don't mind divulging this information. They aren't official members of A. The two of them and the part-time gangsters have only just been hired. Samson and Richie have made a splash in the gambling scene. They caused quite a stir back in Meslidum. Unfortunately for them, they pressed their luck. They set their sights on a swindling A out of their money, and they paid the price for it. They were collared and put on tight leashes. Two were given Jaeger dropout bodyguards, but otherwise, they're being treated like dogs. To A, they are on the same level as the part-time gangsters. Well, ain't that convenient? So in other words, they're expendable, which means we can bring them down without fear of retaliation. Huh? What are you two plotting? Nothing. He's just messing with you. We're gonna resolve this nice and peacefully. Yeah, what he said. Thanks for the info. Right. Anyway, just stay out of our way from here on. I'm glad I got that right. I mean, I'm quite happy. It just made sense to me. We've had the braces around. We've had Heiwei around. Like, the only one we haven't seen is the police. So it was like, well, there you go. Simples. Why am I going there when it's clearly here? Like, Fan is currently out. You have my apologies. If you'd like to relay a message, I'd be happy to deliver it to him. No.
Can we talk?
Welcome, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, and I see Aaron is accompanying you as well. How may I help you two gentlemen this evening? We got a few questions from, for Heiwei. We're trying to find those damn cheaters. You know anything about them? Oh, we're actually in the middle of investigating that matter as we speak. We've uncovered a few things, including the fact that the cheaters are linked to A. I also know about the incident involving your friend. It's a good thing he avoided the worst case scenario. Had he not been able to pay up, he would have been handed over to A. That's about all we know at present. Sounds like that info lines up with Sid's. I'm gonna make those cheating bastards pay. Though I wouldn't have to if Hayway would step in, but they seem content with letting them roam freely. If you're fine leaking us info, then I'm gonna assume Hayway's cool with us tackling this issue however we want. Yes, you may deal with them as you see fit. Those two aren't official agents of A, so they're of little concern to us. Really now? At present, they're relaxing in their room. Would you like me to relay a message to them? Not right now. Really? Huh.
That's probably all the relevant info we're gonna find.
What's next on the agenda? Wanna go raise some hell?
No, we're stopping at the park so we can go over everything. No hell raising.
So what's the plan then? So what's the plan? Yeah, I'm with Aaron on this. Like, what do you got planned then? We're gonna bust into their hotel room and rip them a new arsehole? You wish. That'd just leave them a big old mess for Hayway to clean up. And I'd rather not be indebted to Hayway. It'd also make it harder for me to move around freely. I got a better idea. Instead of fighting with fists, I say we fight with cards. Ah, gotcha. You want to gamble with them? That's right. Heh, you never struck me as the high-rolling type. I considered that option too, but I tossed the idea when I realized Sid and I wouldn't stand a chance. You confident in your card-playing skills? More or less. Although I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Jack told me you normally win 1 in every 3 games against him. That's no small feat. What if I told you I win 2 in every 5 games against him? Whoa! Slightly better! Oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Only slightly. Who's calling who self-assured? I'm just speaking objectively here. I can hold my own in a round of cards. That said, our opponents are at least as good as Hal. If we challenge them by ourselves, the deck will be stacked against us. So I say we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple of aces, or more specifically, a jack and a Hal. You're the man with a plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about all this. Right back at you. Had you pegged as a dumb, reckless brat who ran headlong into danger. But tonight's taught me you can think things through. I've got brains and brawn. I'm the whole package. Don't blame you for thinking of me that way, though. I know I get into a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. People in the Eastern Quarter are the closest thing I have to a family. Yeah, you're very protective, very defensive. It's understandable. You don't have any relatives? Nah, my mum died when I was a kid. So the people in town took me in and treated me like one of their own. Even Hayway's had my back over the years. That used to be true of Lao Yeye too, but he's been distancing himself from me lately. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what I can for the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I've always done whatever the hell I wanted, and that's not gonna change. Is that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Can we get back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. Oh, that was nice. He accidentally opened up a little bit. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I bet they're on another level from us. Probably fancy themselves as being on the same plane as Jack and Hal. And they want everyone else to think so too, which is why they challenged Hal. But they've stayed clear of Jack so far. Which is fair, Jack's basically a living legend among gamblers. You've got to be on your A game and have all the luck in the world to take him down. Exactly. Even if you're a cheating bastard, winning won't come easy against him. So we're gonna make the idea of a challenge against him less intimidating. Any guesses as to what I have in mind. Make it so he loses to you guys? So it looks like he's not as good as he says, and therefore they go up against him, think he's not as good as he is, and then he wins. We're gonna bait them with something? Oh, I get it, we're the bait. Bingo. Now let's go get Jack and Hal on board. Yeah, it's gonna require Jack losing over and over. Something to that effect. That's the only way that makes sense to me right now. Because then they'll want to face him, expecting to win. Like that's what makes sense to me. That's what makes sense to me.
What are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for?
Always got booze to look forward to.
Oh dear. Just have a little gander outside. Make sure we're good. Those two over there. Right. In we go. Hey, I got some news on the investigation. Pour me a glass, Hal. Sure thing. I'll be happy to serve you. One in the house if you can get this cheater business sorted out. Don't expect any alcohol, though. Now sit your asses down and tell me what you've learned. Gotcha. Think we've finally got a good handle on the situation. It's pretty much exactly as we imagined. Those two who can't pay up are forced to do grunt work to Almata. These guys are the scum of the earth. We can't let them get away with this. So what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. You join it with me while Aaron pairs up with Hal. They might accept our challenge. Oh. Not exactly what I was expecting. They'd piss themselves if they had to face both you and Hal. But we might get them to buy if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. Can't expect Jack and Hal to carry our asses. You'll be fine. I know full well you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. I think this is a solid plan. Don't you think so too, Jack? Yeah, of course. But before we go charging in, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating the cheaters, huh? Gonna have to memorize these. I don't mind fighting fire with fire. Does that mean we're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. Then again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. Yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of signs from Jack and Van. We don't got much time, so let's get right into it. Okay, face over right hand, I was gonna say. It's not right at all. So, when I put my right hand over my face, I need you to discard the king. So, right hand... I'm not even gonna take a screenshot this time. It's like, no, I'm gonna try and remember it. So, right hand, face, king. Right hand, face, king. You'll do that when we're changing cards. If I rest my chin on both hands, that's your cue to discard the queen. Pyramid Queen. And if I scratch my head, I want you to discard the Jack. So scratch head, Jack. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for a 4 of a kind. So I'll be counting on you to get those cards in my hand. However, if you're one card away from a straight flush, oh god, I don't know. Then toss out any cards you don't need. When you do that, I'll be sure to get you the card that'll lead us to victory. Got it. Oh no. Alright, one more thing. If I cough, I want you to drop out of the match. I'll only use this sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always good to know when to quit. And that's about it. Got it memorized? Nope. But we'll go with yeah, because I won't memorize any more. Yep. I've committed it all to memory, I think, maybe. Same for me. Sounds like we're all ready. Then all that's left is to call them up. But remember, we'll have to head straight there once we do. Let me know when you're ready to go. I'm ready to go. All done with your nighttime stroll? Then what are we waiting for? Let's challenge Samson and Richie. Challenge Challenging the cheating duo to a match will cause the main story to advance. When this happens, you will no longer be able to explore Longport at night. Go on. Alrighty. Then, time to bring the fight to them. I'll contact them now. Jack got in touch with Samson and Richie at the Kowloon Hotel and challenged them to a doot match. The duo were more than happy to accept, on one condition. They wanted to determine where the match would be held. Oh. Van, Aaron, Jack, and Hal all agreed, and thus they made their way to their suite in the Kowloon Hotel. At least we get to see the room. Well, well, it's the man, the myth, the legend in the flesh. We meet at long last, Jack. So good of you to come out here to play. And he brought King's adorable little daughter with him. It's been, what, a week since we last saw each other? Ready to get your butt whooped again? I'll be doing the butt whooping this time. Don't let them rile you up, Hal. A gambler's always got to keep their poker face up. I know. Take it Jack told you about us over the phone? Mind going easy on us? We're just a couple of newbies. Ah, so you're the Prodigy and the Spriggan. We never heard of you back in Mesledom. If you're only rookies, then you made a big mistake coming here. You just dropped into the lion's den and we're gonna tear you limb from limb. Oh, I'm shaking in my boots here. Bet you guys are all barking no bite. Alright, that's enough trash talk. We don't have all day. Let's get this game on the road. Alright then, let's play. Can't wait to finally dethrone the king of gambling. Your lucky streak is about to come to an end, Jack. We'll be playing poker in pairs of 2 as we agreed. No peeking at your partner's hands though. At the end of the game, we'll tally up the chips, and the team with the most will be declared the winner. Sound good? Works for me. So who's dealing? Your bodyguards? I'll be watching them like a hawk. If I spot them cheating in any way, it'll be your loss. Fine by me, these guys know next to nothing about gambling anyway. They're just a couple of bodyguards we hired through the Mesledom Trading Company. This is a battle between warriors who've honed their craft to an art. We're not gonna cheat. The victory won't feel earned if we do. And here I thought you had no pride, but now I see it's just fickle. We'll see if they stick to their word. That we will. I have no idea what cards I'm holding. Samson and Richie aren't full of hot air after all. They're no pushovers, that's for sure. It's been a close game so far. I think our boys will pull through though. And the old fart's putting up a good fight. Yeah, he's doing great. I had to pull a few tricks out of my hat to get this full house. This is a slam dunk. Cough cough, sorry about that. Is it just me or is the air dry in here? Yeah, a little. Jack's given me one of his signals. What should I do? Fold. Coughing is the sign for folding. Can't imagine I'd lose with this hand, but I need to put my trust into Jack. Fold. I'm out of this round. Damn, I wasn't expecting you to fold. You're just full of surprises, aren't you, Spriggan? Oof, dodged a bullet there. Good call, Van. Just had a gut feeling. Thanks for the save, Jack. Nice going. It's always good to know when to pull back. The heated battle raged on, both sides unrelenting as the tide shifted back and forth. Eventually it all came to a head, where folding would spell certain defeat and the victor would lay claim to every chip on the table. I mean, isn't that good? Okay, I've got the cards for a straight. I'm glad you're telling me this. Right hand, get rid of the king. Oh, frick, I got bad cards. Tonight just ain't my night. Pull yourself together, man. I need you to have your head in the game. You aren't fooling anyone, you know. We know you're up to something. He's putting his right hand on his face. That's another one of Jack's signs. Gotta discard one of my cards, but which one? The King! Jack wants me to discard the King. He must be aiming for a 4 of a kind with kings. I'd like to be the one to lead us to victory. When the chips are down, you can always bet on Jack. Alright, swapping a card. Nope, no pairs for me. Hope you're luckier than I was. We'll see for yourself. 4 kings, well done. However, it won't be enough to beat this. Did you hit your head or something? That's 3 of a kind. Wait, what? That's not possible. I know I had 4 aces. What the hell happened? It's like a magic trick. That was one of King's special techniques. Let him control his opponent's cards. Jack's the only other person who can use it. Haven't seen that move in a long time. You guys are down 500,000 Mira. Wanna keep going? Of course we will. We're not gonna back down after a loss like that. We're done with you, though, Jack. I wanna play Hal and the red-headed guy. We're gonna squeeze him dry. I don't even know the signals. Yes, eat that. So, what was that about squeezing us dry? This is humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack, but getting our shit kicked in by those nobodies is just plain embarrassing. You expended all of your luck in your match with Jack and Van. And now you're down 1 million Mira. Time to pay up. Guess we have no other recourse. Except to run away! Let's grab! Flash bomb! Hey! Hal, get down! Yeah, damn flash grenade. Cowards. We can't let them get away. And let's go after them. You two handle things here. You got it. Good luck. Was it just random? What signals would be used? Did you seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move. You just signed your death warrants.
Let's play.
Alright, let's see what Aaron can do. Indeed.
Here I go.
Oh, here he goes.
Engaging shield.
Ding. A chant. Let's hold off on the boosting for now. Let's see here. So you'll go. Which one's next? You're next. Okay. Have we got anything to delay you? Impede, delay. Will it delay you enough though? That's the question. Back attack bonus, but I can't get around the back. But we'll do it anyway.
You're crushed. Make it count, Aaron.
Okay, definitely worked. Definitely worked.
Energy output at maximum.
Okay, so let's see what we got here.
Going all in.
Phoenix Dance. What does it actually do? Overwhelms foes with a wild yet breathtaking sword strike. Obviously, we'll go next to you though and do it.
Activating skill.
Soar for me.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
But no. Why?
Lovely. But please, just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last mirror we saved up. I'm about to beat you guys to the punch there. Well, lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Fess up. You've been handing the people you beat to the Mafia, right? Well, we were just following orders. Yeah, we had no choice. It was us or them. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point in getting rough with them. They ain't worth it. You can't be serious. Fine, I guess you're right. So, who are you handing them over to? Who should I hand them over to? Ooh. That, The guild don't really seem to be doing much, but Elaine is around. She may appreciate that. The police, we've not really had too many dealings with the police. Just really that one guy. Anyway, will they even do anything? I'm feeling the guild. Because Hayway are doing other things at the moment in regards to this. So maybe the guild is the answer. For me, at least. If you want to get justice for the people who've been hurt by them, then handing them over to the guild is the right call. You think so? I don't know. Those guys are way too soft. Elaine's around, though. That's the difference. Look at it from this perspective. The guild's got branches all over the continent, and its info network isn't anything to sneeze at. If they tried to flee the country, the braces would be on them in seconds flat. Fair point. Alright then, let's call up the guild. On it. Van contacted the guild and gave Samson and Richie over to them.
That's a wrap.
Alright.
Ha! Love to see it.
You do, don't you?
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Hey! Nearly won on chaos. Well, wasn't as smooth as I hoped. What's done is done. Say, you know if there are any public baths around here? Even better if they've got a sauna. Old Man Wang's got one just down the way. Don't tell me you're aching after one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I could stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. It's still not healthy for you, though. Spoken like a true teenager. Stay jealous. I know. You should go for a massage instead. Oh wait, that'll put an old fart like you out of commission for a few days at least. Dude, I ain't old. Sheesh. Don't know if I could put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So, you doing theatre and what? Is the plan just join it with Hayway at some point? What? I hit a nerve? Why do you care what I do with my life? No reason in particular. More curiosity, if anything. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time. Stirs the pot. There are some things you can only really tell. A person like me that ain't got a stake in your life. I'm not gonna force you or anything, mind. This place is special to me. I get to mess around with my friends and go up on the big stage. I've also got a bunch of memories of being with my mum here. Aww. Adorable. Sure, Hayway does stuff that ticks me off, but still go way back with Ashen and her family. I think we recognize a few people off to the left there. Though me and Lao Yeye aren't really close these days. Zao's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obvious that he's sharp as a tack. If smart people like him can move up in Hayway, it's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I do. I just have doubts sometimes. You suddenly find yourselves wondering if you really belong here, if you have the right to have a life this nice. Ooh, definitely hit a nerve. A little self-doubt growing up's totally normal. Happens to everyone. But I get the feeling you're kind of like me. You love someone or something so much you have to let them go. You don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. Lay off the romance novels, old man. All that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mug. Leave my face out of this. Anyway, take it from me. You can make a home for yourself anywhere you want. Could be some far-off land, or maybe you go on a long journey to end up right back where you started. Point is, you have to decide that yourself. How about that?
You and me couldn't be more different, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. Probably just imagining things, or maybe I really don't get enough sleep.
Yeah, I would say you do need to get more sleep.
I'll see my bros or Ashin, hell, even the city lights, and my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick.
Ah. You really love this place, don't you? So much that doubting your love for even a second makes you hate yourself.
Is that so wrong?
Alright, calm down.
You telling me I shouldn't hate Almada for coming in and trying to mess shit up? Or be pissed at Heiyue for letting it all happen? Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong here. That all my doubts are bullshit. But if I gotta be the one to do it, you and the guild are in my way. I already know you're damn tough. And I like the way you handle your work. But I've already made up my mind. So you gonna get the hell out of here or what?
Yeah, I respect the hustle, kid. But aren't you jumping the gun a little?
What are you talking about?
I get it. You're a bit leery of us because we're working for Tao. Thing is, I work for just about anyone if the job's right and the mirror's there. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things my way. So don't go lumping me in with those sticks in the mud over at the guild.
Are you saying?
Van! We've been looking all over for you.
Really? Oh. The hell are you all doing here?
Pop's got caught going for a night on the town, eh? Sucks being old, don't it?
Can it already?
Hal and Jack told us everything. We've been worried sick. She's right. Wait, you're with Aaron?
Chill, I can explain. But first, Elaine, what are you doing here?
I happened to run into them on my nighttime patrol. Though I must say, you two suddenly seem close. Was one wild night on the town all it took to smooth things over?
Pretty much. Huh? Oh. Is this an adult thing? Course not. Nah, tell him. It was a hot night in Langport. We were just getting busy with a real babe. My man here really knows how to pick 'em. Come on! Why don't you tell us more about this babe? And what does he mean by busy? Well, Van? Oh dear. That's my cue to exit. Stage left. You really dropped him in it. Don't forget what I told you earlier. Okay? Keep out of my way and... Oh, hello. Huh? Why is your bag glowing? It does that. Don't worry about it. Anyway, see ya. The hell? Shit. Look! That's weird. What in the world? A fog's rolled in. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, they did say like there's something, like there's a smell in the air that something was coming. They were saying this. They were saying this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out. Now, Aaron? Wait, it's too dangerous. Yeah, we're going after him. Right. What's going on over there?
Jack, what's going on?
Dunno, but I don't like it. Go hide out in the bar.
We shouldn't be getting sea fog at this time of year.
Even if it's a freak off-season incident, it shouldn't be this dense.
It's just a little smile on my face there.
Contact the other families. I need men stationed in every district.
Someone will know why.
Yes, sir.
To think it'd return after 40 long years.
40 long years?
Yeah?
No way, it was him! Oh, but he's the guy who, what did he do to the car again? Waxed it? Greased it? I can't remember.
Are you saying this has happened before?
I'm not surprised you have forgotten. You were only a child when this fog last descended upon us. Assemble the Shongshou. We must fortify our defenses at once.
Hurry back to your homes!
It is essentially, from what I've gathered, we're going to be heading back to the eroded cave now.
Stay in and don't come out. It's too dangerous outside. Hey, do you know where Aaron is? I can't find him anywhere.
But how the legend and all that type of stuff could connect, like to what's happening with Almata, I'm not entirely sure there.
He went to go keep an eye on that outsider Heiwei hired.
Maybe that windstone or whatever it was?
What about this fog? I've never seen anything like...
Oh!
Sid! Hang in there! Say something! You bastards!
Well, looky here. The whole bunch of them in one place. Our job of painting these streets red just got a lot easier.
Why the masks?
Say! Wong! Damn it all!
Oh, great.
I'll take point.
Wow! They're perfectly in sync!
Look alive!
It's not over yet.
What are they doing here? Let's go! There are so many of them! Look out! You won't get away with this!
So Packard, Grappledober. Packard though. So, alright then, so let's see here, what we got?
Keep it up, it's working!
I wanna see more info about it. How do I scan again?
Attack their weakness with an art.
No! I refuse. Where was this guy? I'm trying to remember now. Wasn't there more? A few specifics.
Displaying enemy stats.
Is there no way to get like more info on them, or is that gone now? I wanted to see if we could get details about it, but maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Okay.
Go on the attack. I'll round them up and scatter them. Flames.
Intimidated.
Bring it on.
Have a way to get like a skill that's got suction or something. Do I have that on you?
This'll hurt.
Like just pull you all in.
Got a whole slew of them.
Not see anything like it, so we can do a side attack here then I suppose.
Take that!
Alright, now we're coming up on Elaine.
We can win.
Like, in case you're wondering why are you using the boost? Because Elaine.
Focus unleashed.
It's like, of course. Now I would do like the let's do an attack and then use the craft, but
I'll get them in one go.
Good luck.
we need to see what it does for a start, don't we? Unleashes an elegant barrage of light upon foes. Okay. And that gets all of them from the looks of it, right? Apart from that guy over to the right. So yeah, so let's go here. But yeah, because we've got the crit.
Engaging skill.
Using it now.
Radiant wings. Knights of Asteria! Boost gauge upgraded.
Good.
On yes!
Okay, we'll use a boost.
All you on yes.
Nice.
I did it!
You did?
Out of my way! Go to hell! Hang on, guys! I'm coming!
What happened?
The enemy has been routed. What if there are more hiding in the mist?
Don't think so. The fog's clearing.
Why?
Did you hear that?
About 10 people just fled the combat zone.
We need to hurry.
Huh. You okay, Aaron? Oh.
Oh, Adios. This isn't even a battlefield.
Stay back, both of you.
Let's go make sure.
I don't like these odds.
Aaron.
Those bastards. Even if it's the last thing I do, they're gonna... They'll pay! I'll make them all pay!
But why did they do this? Why? Name of the game, everyone. I'm liking this game because there's a lot more mystery in this compared to previous, the next morning. Yeah, previous games in the series. Like, there's less clues, I like it. It's more intrigue. 8:12 a.m.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Gien Lu.
Hello. Lu. Then that makes you... Well, I figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. Can't believe an elder from Hayway waxed my ride. Wait. Oh, it is the same guy.
You still have much to learn, young Van.
Weird hearing that from you, but I take it you didn't invite us just for that big reveal.
Of course. Naturally, we must discuss last night's events. Allow me to inform you of the Elder's decision. Heiyue will remain on standby until further notice.
Even after that bloodbath?
Father, are you sure this is the most prudent course?
Today, we must bide our time and prepare our forces. In the interim, no one must mount an attack. On the morrow, Cao will return, and we as an organization will resolve this matter in one fell swoop. Whether Gien chooses to help us is no longer relevant.
How can you expect us to sit idly by and accept that?
It's gonna be up to us, isn't it?
Never mind the people of Longport. What about Aaron? He's been missing ever since the incident. I know him. He's not about to sit on his hands and wait. Are you both really just going to let him go it alone?
Of course we don't want to abandon him. However, it's plain to see this situation is balanced on a knife's edge. Our foes will expect retribution, so we only have one chance to get this right.
I get what you mean. They must have an idea of what that retribution will look like, and a way to counter it. Yeah, I've seen traps like these before. Yeah, I see there's no need for me to explain further. However, I must append one note, a warning. Leave this city by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your shadow warriors, huh? I hear you didn't even send them out when you were beefing with the Red Constellation. You are remarkably well informed. That altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. Had Zhao failed to quell the incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Lucky for everyone that Jaegers have more sense than Almata, I guess. I am beginning to understand what Zhao sees in you. Perhaps I will enlist your services again one day. One day. With that, I bid you farewell. Fair travels on your return to the capital. There they are. Chue! Why didn't you warn us they were here? Because they weren't here until now. Got one last question for you, old man. What's with the cold shoulder to the kid? He's been sulking about it.
Simply put, Heiyue is a complex organization.
Really?
This crisis presents an opportunity to let external woes reveal internal wounds. Perhaps you will understand this too in due time.
Well, if the elders say we aren't acting today, then that's fair. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and to what degree you investigate last night's tragedy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible. I feel the same. His friends were like family to him. He'll be willing to pay any price to avenge them. That makes sense. He was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own. Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If we don't make it back in time, a certain brace is gonna bite my head off. Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. There's something on my mind that I need to see through. Ah, yes. Figures. Alright. We've got till the last train tonight. No more extensions. I understand. Do be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do what we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright. Aaron's in your hands now. So long as it's the kind of work a Spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Alright. Bet you already know the game plan for today, right? The rounds! First, we need to investigate what happened last night. In particular, where that strange fog came from. It's possible there is a genesis involved. We need to track down Aaron too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst into the enemy base. That enemy likely being Almata. Not bad. You got all the big stuff? While we work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any of the small tasks that come our way. I want to check in with Jack too. We may as well hit up the cops in the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we gotta roll with the punches. Right. Yeah, I kinda didn't expect the story to go there. I think that's what intrigues me most about the story happening. Because again, it's like, there's just another thing where it's like, I expected something to happen, I just didn't expect a bloodbath. You know, that was a bit like, woo, okay, that was not what I was expecting. At all at this point. Okay. What actually do we have around, though? So we've got stuff going on there. Oh, we can go back to the eroded cave now. Let's actually go have a look.
Then let's head over.
I genuinely expected it to be something almost like supernatural going on. And we'd end up back here during the night, changing the tide, that kind of thing. But no. Like even now, like the tide's not changed. So I was assuming we were going to come here at night, and obviously then the tide would have changed at that point. But so what's going on? That's the question. Let's check out the Harbor District then.
Heading to the objective.
So obviously we're going to be doing the rounds, but seeing as the Harbor District won't have many people around, we could do the rounds here, end up this part, next part we do the rounds elsewhere. Right, so... I heard some people got killed on Heiuei's turf last night, but no one's talking about it. Whether that happened or not, though, I've got to continue monitoring them. Huh? I have no clue what happened in the Eastern Quarter last night. All I know is that it's drawn the cops and Navy's attention away from here. It's time to strike while the iron's hot. Ah. We don't normally do our trade business in the day, but we can't pass this opportunity up. Could it be as simple as that? That they're drawing them away from something? Maybe? I heard people in the Eastern Quarter were murdered in cold blood. Ugh. A chill just ran down my spine. What if the Mafia was behind the attack? Surely they won't pick a fight with the Navy, right? Hopefully, Glasley will protect me. Aww. Still so sweet, that. Alright, we'll go down here with you. I arrived here this morning only to learn that there were some gruesome murders last night. We're willing to provide whatever aid the people need. If there's chaos in the Republic's major harbors, it'll definitely have a trickle-down effect on El Same.
The next boat's arriving at...
Check the shop first.
No rest for the weary.
And no rest. I heard those gangsters were involved in the Eastern Quarter murders. Do you think those guys would go that far? This thing's turning into a hot mess.
Welcome.
There's your replica coin again. Very well. A brawl in the harbour and murder in the Eastern Quarter. What is this world coming to? Fortunately, this has had no effect on the business. Trade and commerce with the Central East have been going smoothly. You have to keep this well-oiled machine running. Alright. I do wonder what you're going to say about the issue, though. We upped our security after we heard about what happened in the Eastern Quarter. Better safe than sorry. It's our job to protect the harbour and the ships, as well as the sea lane. Sadly, some of the naval officers are negligent in that regard. They even deal in the black market sometimes. I had noticed that to some degree. Right, so we're done with the rounds here. We are. So, what we'll do then is we'll head on back to the Eastern Quarter.
Let's do this.
And we'll end this part here. And in the next part, obviously, we'll go all the way around and see what's going on and see how the mood is here. We will do the key events as we make our way around.
Got it.
Right.
Because I think... Because it's like we're going to need to do all of these, aren't we? So
Off we go.
let's see what's available over here. Yeah, like that'll be the last location we check in on. I feel like there's more people here. So I'm wondering if like people have come here to escape the Eastern Quarter. Like maybe there's people over here that we saw over there previous. Like he's doing his lesson. Who's down by the tree? I'm too curious now. It's like, wait. Ah, the bracer and the police officer. I was like, what's going on there? It's like, yeah, they're sharing info, aren't they, on everything that happened. That's what they're doing. It's just gonna be intriguing to see what's going on around the place. Like, who's where, what's happening, what info is being shared, etc. Where is...
You'll never believe what happened.
Something seems to be going on in there. Yeah, I think that'll be the last place we go to. Out of everywhere. Just with the way everyone's gathered around there, it's like, yeah.
This is the Great Spire.
Let's let's properly end this part here then, and in the next part we'll start with the Eastern Quarter, like I said.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go! And we'll wander all the way around and see how everyone feels. We'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.